Srila Prabhupada told us, one should hear the chanting from the lips of a pure devotee of the Lord. Otherwise, hearing chanting from those who are not pure devotees of the Lord will cause a poisonous effect. So he warned us right in the very beginning, one should hear such things as Krishna Katha, the holy name of Krishna, from a pure devotee of the Lord. And as we're hearing, this is a very high position to be a devotee of the Lord. Bhakti, first we have to get through Sharanagati, and I think having heard about the 6 steps of Sharanagati, I think we can all understand where our devotion lays at this time. So, Vidanoti Saritsatam, it will completely cleanse away all the inauspiciousness that is accumulated within our hearts over many millions of births. Once, one devotee who was greeting Srila Gurudeva every morning, I didn't get a chance to speak yesterday, so I wanted to give a little offering here for Srila Gurudeva also. That a devotee didn't appear at that morning greeting of Srila Gurudeva when he would come back from his walk. And he said, oh, where is she? Oh, Srila Gurudeva, she's gone to chant her rounds. He said, go tell her that one moment of association with me will save her thousands of years of chanting her rounds. So, this is the effect of the association of a pure devotee. That it accelerates that process of cleansing. Because on our own, we don't have the qualification, the adhikar, to get out of this material existence. And another bound or conditioned soul cannot free or unbind another conditioned soul. It was going to require the association of a liberated soul to free us up from all the dark well of material existence that we have got encaptured in. But it's also going to require some effort on our part. It's not going to just be all grace in a sense. That will come later at a higher stage. But in the beginning, we must show some effort also to get the mercy of the pure devotee, that we are like in a well and he is throwing us a rope. So we have to hold on to the rope. He will pull us out, but we also have to hold on the rope. Once Srila Gurudeva was written a letter that, oh please, this mountain that we have to cross over, all these anarthas to get to the plane of bhakti, it seems so difficult to cross over. Srila Gurudeva wrote back, I've gone to the top of that mountain many times, and I will gladly take you by your hand and guide you there. So do not worry. But you have to use your own 2 feet. You will have to walk. So, Shunmatan Sakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtanam Hridyantasto Bhadrani Vitanoti Sritsatam. Hearing from the lips of a pure devotee of the Lord will cause this cleansing action in the heart. The biggest question I find when we go around preaching, everyone asks me 2 things everywhere we go recently especially. That, why do you accept Srila Narayan Maharaj as your Siksha Guru or guide? And secondly, how is this not disloyal to your Srila Prabhupada, or our Srila Prabhupada in many cases? So, this idea comes from a lack of knowledge about the necessity of associating with a pure devotee of the Lord. Even Srila Prabhupada wrote in Madhya Lila 2271, and here he's paraphrasing something by Srila Jiva Goswami, that if the Madhyama disciples of a Mahabhagavata, Uttamadhikari, don't continue to hear the Srimad Bhagavatam in the association of a liberated Uttam Adhikari devotee, they will make no more progress. Jiva Goswami has said the same thing, that after the Uttam Adhikari leaves, those disciples in the Madhyama and Kanishta stage who have not attained their liberated position under his guidance during his manifest presence, if they don't, he says immediately take shelter of another pure devotee, they will make no more progress. So we see there's a continued continuity between our acharyas, and therefore Srila Gurudeva is also stressing this point about association with pure devotees for rapid advancement in Krishna consciousness. which we should all be interested in. Hare Krishna.
Continue to this sloka. Also it has been told. Nasta prayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavat sevaya bhagavati uttam sloke bhakti bhavati vidyate hridaya granthi chidyanto sarva samsaya chiyante chasya karmani drishta eva. Very carefully you should hear.
Nashta prayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya. Those of us who spent years in the ISKCON movement, we know this shloka very well, because we used to say it before Srimad Bhagavatam class. So, Nashta prayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya. Here, Srimad Bhagavatam is telling us directly, if we perform constant nityam bhagavata sevaya, if we serve both the Srimad Bhagavatam itself by constantly hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam, and also the other Bhagavat, which is the Mahabhagavat, the personality Bhagavat, the pure devotee of Krishna, by these practices of service to them, nityam bhagavata sevaya, then all of the abhadras that are within the heart, nasta prayeshu abhadreshu, all of the inauspicious things that are hampering our continued advancement and being properly, firmly situated in the path of bhajan to the lotus feet of Bhagavan, those abhadras will be almost eliminated. Not completely. Here it says prayeshu, nashta prayeshu. So, not complete elimination, but elimination up to a certain point, which enables that devotee to perform bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. That means completely fixed in the stage of nishta, not wavering, not anishtita bhakti, not the unsteady performance of bhajan, but steady performance, constantly being engaged. Bhagavati uttama shloke, to the lotus feet of Uttama Shloka Krishna, who is glorified by so many beautiful poetical stanzas and verses composed by the most highly realized souls. So, when this stage arrives, then vidyate hridaya grantish chidyante sarva samshaya kshiyante chasya karmani drishta evat manishvare. So, vidyate hridaya granti. Within the heart, there is a granti. Granti means a knot. So this knot in the heart, it is being formed from all of our anarthas and the three modes of material nature and the tendency toward kama, lobha, and lust, anger, and greed, and such. So this process of performing pure devotion to the lotus feet of Bhagavan, constantly serving Bhagavat, then vidyate hridaya grantis. This knot in the heart becomes pierced. Vidyate hridaya grantis, chidyante, sarva samshaya, and all doubts which are causing us to be unsteady in our devotion to Krishna, then these doubts also become slashed. And kshiyante chasya karmani, the cycle, this chain of constant karmic reactions, constantly coming, both pious and impious reactions, they also become terminated. And then drishta evat manishvare. Then one becomes capable of actually having the ability to perceive the Supreme Lord Himself, Atmanishvare, as being the Ishvara, the controller of one's own soul, as one's own worshipable deity. So this is the various shlokas in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Tada rajas tamo bhava kama lobha dayaschaye chaita etayar anavidham stitam sattve prasidati. So when kama, lobha, greed, lust, anger, and such, when they become reduced, then when the chaita, the pure consciousness of the heart, of the soul, begins to become very clear, stitam sattve prasidati, then one becomes situated in sattva gun, no longer constantly harassed and controlled by the lower impulses of the modes of nature. Stitam sattva prasidati. And he becomes self-satisfied, prasidati, within the heart. So, what is the next one? Evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogataha bhagavad tattva vijnanam mukta sangasya jayate. So at this time, evam prasanna manasa, now the mind and the heart become very pleased, very situated in this stage of tranquility, now no longer agitated by the modes of nature. Evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogataha. Now he becomes firmly situated in bhakti to the Lord. Bhagavad tattva vijnanam. Now he gains practical knowledge and realization of the Supreme Lord. It is no longer theoretical. Now he has Bhagavad tattva vijnanam and mukta sangasya jayate. Now he becomes actually a liberated soul. No longer is he controlled by the modes of material nature. So this whole process is accomplished through the service, nityam bhagavata sevaya, constantly hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and constantly serving the pure devotee Bhagavats, as we have been discussing. This is the essential ingredient for this whole process to be able to work.
Very good. Thank you. I know so many. Always reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and other Goswami Granth. But you should know, only reading will not do. Ja Bhagavat suno, your reading will not do. You cannot understand the deep meaning. You can read 100 and 1,000 times. Oh, it will not give so much effect. Only some effect. But when you will go, Anusuyatja. It has been told in this continuation of this issue. That, Anusuyatja.
Yasham Vaishurya Manayam Krishna Paramapurushi Bhakti Rudpatite Pumsa Shokamo Vayapaha.
Then Bhakti will come. You are taking shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam. But how? You should read, you should hear always those who are Shuddhi. Rashi, Nigam Kalpatoru Varitam, Sukumukhadam Varitam, it has told the process. Go, take shelter, and serve your Rashik Vaishnava. Those who know all kinds of truths, Krishna Tattva, Radha Tattva, Prem Tattva, Maya Tattva, Jiva Tattva, Guru Tattva, everything there is, all kinds of Tattva. And they are realized souls, or even not, but very sincere. Serving Gurudev, serving Vaishnava, Bhagavat, Mahabhagavatam. Like 3 kinds of Bhagavatam. Oh. First stage of Nara. Second, Sukadeva Goswami, Nirdhut Goswami. And third, liberated Nara, Nirdhut, Prapto Parsad. These are 3 Bhagavats. Anyone should be like Nara, or in the guidance of Nara. Better we should take guidance of Srila Goswami. Everything will come. And here Bhagavat them, there, Chaitanya Charitamrita, all the books of Goswami. More superior than Vedas, Brahma Sutra and others. Very quickly you can achieve Bhagavat root. So don't try to read. You can read Srimad Bhagavatam. You can read Chaitanya Charitamrita, other books. But try to hear in any association or any high class of us, then it will very effective. Otherwise, no. Even that Shraddha has come, that I told. This Shraddha or Bhakti, the beginning of Bhakti type, in this stage of Shraddha. Bhakti is two kinds, Nishtiki or Nishtiki. Where there is Nishtha, that he expressed all this. And where there is no steadiness. I think it will be better that we should continue to explain tomorrow in class, because it becomes so much late for me and it disturbs my health. So please excuse me for this. If I was okay, or till 10, I will continue, but I cannot. But I think I have a request to these speakers, Shamrani, Padmanabh Maharaj, Aranya Maharaj, and others, a special request that they should come in time. As I come, 5 minutes, 10 minutes before time, I always keep very punctual time. If you are not punctual, you cannot walk in morning, then how you can be healthy, wise then?
Healthy, wealthy and wise.
To be punctual first. I tried that never, in a special reason it may be, but always in my whole life I am punctual. Try to be punctual. Not 1 minute. So I request all they establish this thing and they should come in time, because so many devotees, and not only one, I think that not less than 400 devotees. We will wait for you. So you should try to come in time and give classes. Go, Brahma.
Hare Krishna.
When you have arranged drama play, only one day, only one drama.
Tomorrow.
Very good. So you should. I want that you should do Brajlila and Mahaprabhu Lila. That all should beat and all should laugh. I want. And all should be inspired. Krishna Das.
Hare Krishna. Some devotee has requested for initiation. So initiation will tomorrow at Jalakar Prabhu's house. You have to arrive, you have to be present there between 7:45 to 8 a.m. We shall start initiation 8 a.m. So who has requested, they must be, have to sit there here. So initiation tomorrow between 7:45 to 8 a.m. And fire sacrifice will take place here, 4th, 10 a.m., 4th February, 10 a.m. And today some devotee has taken in Gurudeva Mercy.
Please stand up.
Oh, Chandrika Devi. Chandrika, you know, moon is Chandra. His light very sweet and smooth, light. But that moon has no light itself, only from Radhika. So Chandrika Dasi is Radha Dasi.
Bhakti Siddhanta.
Hari 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 Bol Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol Mana Bol Hari Bol Hari 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 Bol Mukunda Madhava Govinda Bol Andere Bhai Bol Hari Bol Govinda Thakur, Bol Hari